And so the stakeholder prototype, I used the same tools as before, but I added on Photoshop, and then what else did I add on? Unsplash, because I use quite a bit of like stock images in the backgrounds, just to kind of give the feeling of nature, and then also make it more appealing, more interesting for the user. And so I'll go ahead and go to the prototype and sketch, and I'll describe the user flows. And so the first thing that I designed was the ability to look at an item, the nutrition information, and then also see if you're trying to make a decision on whether you should buy it or not, see what your daily stats are for the day. And so I can go ahead and click out at this. And there's actually two ways to do most of these flows. You can either scan the code to begin with, or you can go into the subcategories and kind of find what you're looking for. But so you scan the label of the item. So in this case, it's a mango soda. So I'll scan the label, and then here it is. I've got nutrition information listed, a little description. I can see alternatives that maybe are healthier, like sparkling water, mango flavored, instead of the sugary soda. And then also, if you're curious how much caffeine you've had that day or whatever, you can see your daily stats. And so if you reach the limit, it will tell you that too. And so these limits are based on, I guess, like the FDA recommended daily values, and are not necessarily something that someone would set up for themselves within the app. These are already, these would be established guidelines. Okay. So that's kind of the informed nutrition aspect. For recycling, the user is brought to this screen, which kind of gives them an update on how they're doing in regards to recycling items that they purchased from any of the participating Kamaʻāina reward stores. So you've got badges. It's a little bit gamified, and then you're trying to make the goal of 100%. In this case, everything's red because the user's not doing so well in 2020. 2019 was great, lots of badges, everything's green. And then, of course, these are gauges. So not quite there, but doing, not quite to 100, but doing good. And then there's the ability to recycle more. So to recycle, you would still scan the empty container, and then you would get a prompt to scan the appropriate recycling bin lid. So in this case, the one that says aluminum and is dark green. And so you walk over, you scan the lid just to confirm, and you toss your bottle in, and then you get 10 points. You can recycle more or see your rewards balance. So you got a little gauge, and then you've got my code, which is a personal code, sort of like Snapchat. And you can use this, you can present it to redeem awards or to have someone else share rewards with you, which brings us into our next flow. So if you're standing in line and you wanted to share rewards with someone, you could either scan code or give rewards, and that would take you to this screen. Enter the number of rewards you want to share, scan the recipient's code, and then that will give you this confirmation screen. You can go back and make edits if you need to, or you can go ahead and share, and then you've got the final confirmation that you did share points and your reduction in points here. And so from here you could either share more points, or you could use your points to purchase things in app.